My name is Nick Tyson, and I'm a paramedic at the Mayo Clinic Hospital in Jacksonville, Florida, and I'm retired from the Jacksonville Fire and Rescue Department. Because of the nature of the work that we do, going to events that, on a personal level are just tragic. If you become emotionally connected with that patient or that event, you're not going to last long. It's going to wear you out. In my career, 35 years of public service, I only let my guard down twice, and Katie was one of two.
We had a white Jeep that was coming off of Duval Road, was traveling southbound. She pulled out right in his path. We got a T-bone. She wasn't looking too good. It's a good possibility she's going to die, probably in flight or when she gets there.
When we arrived at the scene, they had her on a backboard and she was lying on the street on the backboard. It was running through my mind that this girl needs a surgical cricothyrotomy, which is when you make a surgical incision into the airway and you place a breathing tube. We were able to gain access to her airway, suction the blood out. So if we hadn't been able to clear her airway, she perhaps would have died that day. I went into the glove compartment, found the vehicle registration, and then I immediately knew who it was and who she was. So I stood there in Main Street on this bright, beautiful April day. Tears filled my eyes and I couldn't speak. For a brief moment, Katie became my daughter.
Her vital signs are going up and down depending on her IVs.
We realized from the get-go that she's going to have a severe brain injury.
It looks like there's fluid. Certainly there's free fluid on the ultrasound, a significant amount of free fluid.
Mom and Dad are here.
We're here, Katie.
We're okay. You're going to be okay. Just hang in and fight.
It became obvious fairly early that Katie's injuries were severe and that they were probably not going to be compatible with survival. But Katie had made the decision to become an organ donor.
I was called in when Katie was identified as a potential donor. They did, of course, everything they could to try to keep her alive. And that's the only reason she became a donor, was because she wasn't dead at the scene. They were able to bring her to the hospital. They tried everything they could to keep her alive, but she progressed to brain death anyway. Once that happens, it's not like a coma. They don't feel anything anymore. There's no transmission of nerve impulses from the brain to the rest of the body. They feel nothing. They are legally dead, but the organs are kept alive. During my conversation with David and Susan, I believe it was David that told me, he goes, I was with her when she got her driver's license, and when they asked her about organ donation, Katie signed up on her own. They wanted to complete the story for Katie. Once we get consent, we become very busy on trying to find the donor match.
At 17, you think you're indestructible, nothing can hurt you. When I was told I needed a heart transplant, I said to the doctor, I was like, no, can't be. I don't need one. It's not happening.
How it's determined who's going to get the next available organ, the match is body size, geographic location to the transplant center, and blood type. So the sickest person, top of the list with the best match, is going to receive that organ.
When you're sitting there in the hospital, you don't really want someone to die, but you still need that organ to live. I received Katie Caples' heart around the spring of '98. I've been going ever since. Really, nothing can hold me back.
Katie saved 5 people's lives. When you get your driver's license and they ask you, do you want to be an organ donor? Say yes. Say yes because it's the right thing to do. Be an organ donor. It doesn't cost you anything, and it gives you an opportunity one day to be the most important person in the lives of somebody that you've never even met.
It takes a lot of courage to actually do the paperwork, fill it out, turn it into, the DMV and say, I want to do it. I want to sign up and be an organ donor. I want to help save lives. They're shining lights you see.